What if the only thing standing between you and your dreams is your own wandering mind? Imagine having the talent, the ideas, even the passion, yet watching your goals slip away, not because you're weak, but because your focus disappears every time something new comes along. In a quiet village, there lived a boy who had everything he needed to succeed, yet he felt like a failure. Until one moment, when a single beam of sunlight changed his entire life forever. Kabir had always believed that trying many different things made him hardworking. Every day he touched one task, then jumped to another, thinking he was being productive. But at the end of each day, he felt empty, like nothing truly moved forward. He would sit by his window, books scattered everywhere, sketches unfinished, ideas half-written, and wonder why nothing in his life felt complete. Sometimes he saw other children who weren't as smart as him, yet they were improving, growing, becoming better at one thing, and that confused him even more. Why do they succeed? I work harder than them, he often thought. But deep down, he was beginning to feel the weight of a truth he didn't want to face. His mind kept running from one thought to another like a bird with no nest. One evening, his father noticed him sitting silently. He placed a gentle hand on Kabir's shoulder and said, "Son, when your mind is everywhere, your heart is nowhere. Focus is the root of strength." Those words stayed in Kabir's mind, echoing softly. He didn't fully understand them yet, but something inside him began to wonder if his father was right. The next morning, Kabir woke up with a question still in his heart. What does real focus actually feel like? He looked at his unfinished work, and for the first time, he realized how much time he had been losing, time he would never get back. That realization felt like a quiet storm within him, and that storm was about to change the direction of his life. When the wise old man arrived in the village, Kabir felt a spark of hope. Something about his calm eyes and steady voice felt different, as if he carried answers to questions Kabir hadn't yet learned how to ask. Standing before him, Kabir confessed his confusion. "I try so many things, but nothing works. I don't feel successful in any of them." The old man listened quietly, then handed Kabir a magnifying glass. His words were simple, but powerful. "Go outside. Use this to burn a piece of paper." Kabir was puzzled, but he obeyed. Under the bright sunlight, he moved the glass quickly, searching for fire. But nothing happened. Minutes passed. Frustration grew. Kabir returned, disappointed. "Sir, it doesn't work." The wise man smiled. "It works, but your focus doesn't." With slow steps, he guided Kabir back to the sunlight. "Try again, but this time, stay with one point. Don't chase another." Kabir held the glass still. Seconds felt longer than usual. His hands wanted to move. His mind wanted to wander, but he resisted. And then it happened. A thin line of smoke rose from the paper. Flames appeared like magic. Kabir's heartbeat quickened. In that moment, he wasn't just burning paper. He was seeing his own life. The old man said softly, "Sunlight was always powerful, but it needed direction. Your mind is the same. It is not weak, it is simply scattered. Focus turns your thoughts into fire." Those words didn't just reach Kabir's ears, they sank into his heart. For the first time in his life, he felt what true focus could do. That evening, Kabir sat alone in his room. The magnifying glass still lay beside him, but now it felt like a mirror, showing him a version of himself he had never seen before. He realized that talent means nothing without direction, and effort means nothing without discipline. Slowly, he began to change, not with big steps, but with small acts of focus. When he studied, he kept his books closed to all distractions. When he drew, he finished every sketch before starting another. When he spoke with his family, he listened with full attention. For the first time, his heart and his mind were standing in the same place. And that simple shift felt like strength. Days turned into months, months into years, and Kabir grew into a man people respected. He didn't have much when he started his small business. No big office, no rich investors, only his dedication and clear focus. People doubted him. Some even laughed. But Kabir stayed steady, like the magnifying glass under the sun. He learned from every failure. He adjusted, improved, persevered. Slowly, his work began to spread. Not because it was perfect, but because it was done with full heart. Customers felt his sincerity. Employees followed his example. His business didn't just grow, it began to inspire. When people asked him the secret behind his success, Kabir simply said, "I stopped running after everything. I chose one path and gave it everything I had." He would often add, "A focused mind doesn't just build a career, it builds character." Focus doesn't just change your results, it changes who you become. So, if your life feels scattered, if your goals feel distant, remember this: your mind already holds power. It's waiting, not for more time, not for more talent, but for your focus. Because when your energy gathers at one point, even sunlight can become fire.